What is up, YouTube? What is up? It's Big Boy Rabbit coming to you wild and free from East Central Mississippi. What I have today is showing off some of these Gras carbines from RTI. What we have is 2 of the cavalry Gras carbines and 2 of the infantry rifles. This is 4 of the different conditions that you can get them in. These were all B grade as they were sent to us. This one we have not touched, actually. This one and this one we haven't touched. This one was already rubbed smooth before it got to us. We're just we cleaned the stock just a little bit with Rimmel rags is really all I've used. I'm gonna get back to it with some degreaser and see about lighting it up and see what it looks like underneath that, because this one wasn't hit with the wire wheel too bad. This one is super heavily pitted, but we're gonna take it apart and we're gonna boil and card it, because this will just convert over to have a real dark finish on it, which should be real nice. And I like the color of this wood. Not sure that I'm going to mess with that wood because it's just real dark, and I think it's kind of pretty. I'm gonna have these other ones that we're lightening up. Of course, I'm gonna clean the dirt off. You can see the dirt that is up on them, like the grease. I'm gonna get that cleaned off. And these two have the plugs removed out of them. And these, as most of the cavalry carbines do not have rear sights, we're working on getting those in production. And this one is how we received it. I went over it a little bit with this one. I've hit with like a macro, a big thing of steel wool, not the fine steel wool yet, just to get the dirt off. I haven't really tried to get down to get the grime off, but you can see how shiny it was underneath because they hit it with the wire wheel. I left it enough. You can still see the scratches from the wire wheel when they hit it over there in Africa, and the scratches on the wood here from the wire wheel. So this one I'm going to polish out and just make it shiny. Use the old Dremel to polishing wheel and polish all this. And this one's going to be real nice and shiny, but this one is one we just finished. I hit it with the heavy gauge and then the really fine steel wool, and look at all of this awesome finish left on this. It's so blue. Look at all the bluing left. I didn't card this one and boil this one. I did this one by hand, folks. That's right, by hand. I used really fine steel wool and oil and got this awesome bluing to show up underneath. I was so impressed with this infantry rifle, and it's got really great wood. I've been hitting the wood with the steel wool and the degreaser. This is some industrial degreaser, just watered down heavily. They did get a hold of this one with the wire wheel just a bit here on the side. They hit it and hit the stock with the wire wheel, probably trying to see the year date, I guess. I don't know why else they hit it with that. I haven't gotten up in the bolt real great yet. I have taken the bolt apart, taken the bolt out, sorry, and I cleaned in the chamber. As you can see, it's not terrible in there. I got that cleaned up, and I've been cleaning. Boy, have I been cleaning in here. And it has an amazing chamber, awesome bore, super tight bolt. I mean, that is tight, super tight. See how these are loose? This one's tight because I haven't done this one yet, but that one's pretty stiff. This one's loose. This one is just super snug. Loving this one. It's got really strong rifling. This one's probably going to be going to the range. This one definitely will be going to the range the next time that we shoot these rifles. And but overall, for overall condition of these guns, they're $199 for each one of these, and that's what RTI has been consistently selling them for. I think it's decent. We got these two that have half of the rear sights, but they can be flipped up and used still. They still have these sights down here that can be used. We're going to make the sliders for these, and we're currently working on getting the specs to get these rear sights put on, but we're not sure if we're just going to be able to use these sights on these guns. We're working on it. It is in the process of being worked on, so just stay tuned with that. As soon as we get them up, we're going to tell you, hey, this is what they are and where you can find them. Or not where you can find them, but we can tell you to Google it, and then you can get them, because YouTube won't let me tell y'all where to find stuff anymore. So, but just be paying attention in the comments for that. And as always, don't forget to like this video. Leave some comments down there. I'll talk back to you. My producer will talk back to you. My camera op might talk back to you. Just leave some comments down there and we'll get back to you. Any questions you have, if you want to tell me something I didn't know, we love to learn all that we can about these guns. That's why we do this Mississippi Milsurp, learning the history and teaching more people about the history and getting them restored and showing them. So get those comments down there. Hit the subscribe button. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just smack it. smack the subscribe button. Just get it. Subscribe it right there. Ah, got it. All right, get that subscribe button. Hey, and that bell for more content.